Hey guys, the Queen is currently in Jamaica, and I don't know when this video will come out. I'll try my very best to make it tonight, maybe, perhaps. But my brain's not working. I'm really tired. I had a look at the view, but yeah, I just watched last night's episode today. I don't know if I'm gonna watch After Sun or not, so I might wait till After Sun. But today's also my cousin's birthday. But I want to get these videos out every week as the season is going on. I don't want to delay, because if I delay, then it's on to the next topic. So I think I'm gonna wait till After Sun today and try and watch that, and then try and film the video today and edit it. We'll see. Okay guys, I feel like it's so loud. I literally don't have anywhere to go and be alone and just talk. Chabumbo. And it's so loud out here. It's so loud out here, so I'm sorry, but I need to get all my thoughts out before I watch the new episode that's airing today. Actually, it's already out. It's Sunday, June 14th today. The new episode is already out, and I just need to get all my thoughts out. Sorry guys, we're all gonna suffer, okay? I'm gonna quickly talk about my thoughts. Maybe we should go to a bathroom. Let's see. Okay. I'm in the back room, but I don't think it's much help. I don't know what to do. I'm in the bathroom. I'm standing in the bathroom. I need to get my thoughts out rapidly because I can't do this, but okay, so first of all, I'm going episode by episode again, just because that's how I put my thoughts. So the last episode I think was Give Me 10. I'm not sure. But I said that Beatrice is not wrong about Melanie. She throws rocks and then she hides her hands. I think that's my problem with Melanie. Like, if you, like, you know, the whole thing with Corbin and then the whole thing with Kata. Like, if you want to do that, okay, but stand on business. I don't like how she plays victim afterwards, where she gets so upset when people give her simple criticism or even just advice. And yeah, I think it's very annoying when people are passive aggressive, and then when you confront them about it, they get all oh, but I didn't mean to. And like, oh, it's just a joke, or what did she say about the Corbin situation when she was going back and forth? She was like, and no, it was him. Sweetheart, come on now, okay? And then I said that I don't like Corbin, but he's just corny. That's the thing with Corbin. He's just so corny. He's a cornball, and I don't like the whole can I get a kiss thing. But I do think people are being a little too much on him, and people are calling him a robot in Corbin DPT, which I think is funny, but it's a little too much. And then I said that Anaya likes Melanie too much, which she really, really does. I think now, like, just like the whole week, she's kind of been like enabling her a little bit and being like, oh, but I love her and Sincere together. And it's like, why? Like, I think she is way too biased. She likes Melanie too much. Like, that's her homegirl, that's her bestie. She likes her too much to see that this is not healthy behavior. But she did call them out. She was like, you guys are toxic, da da da. So maybe she's finally starting to wake up to it. And I do think she's trying to be a good friend, but she's not being upfront and direct with Melanie enough. She's not telling her, like, girl, you're being delusional, but maybe she doesn't see it. I don't know. It seems like she didn't see it, because when everybody was talking and saying, oh, they're so toxic, she was like, what? I love them together. I think, you know, so I don't know. I think it's just her bias towards Melanie because that's her friend, which I don't know. I personally, I'm sorry, I don't like Melanie. Just because of what I said before. I don't think she's a horrible person, by the way. I don't think she's a horrible person. I don't think she's hit a 2.0. But there's just some things that she's done that make me question her a lot. Especially as a woman. Which I will get to further on. And yeah, Anaya and Casey, I feel like they aren't showing us enough of them because I'm not really moving. I'm sorry, I'm not really moving. I'm trying to move, but I'm not really moving. I feel like they're cutting a lot of their scenes and we don't see a lot of them other than when they're interacting with the other contestants. It's like they've made them side characters. So Anaya is Melanie's sidekick and Casey is Sincere's sidekick, and you know, them four, they're trying to help Sincere and Melanie, like, you know, I don't know if that's making sense, but I feel like that's all I see of them. And then the little tish they had about Soul, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like we're not really seeing much of the connections and we're seeing more of the drama, which brings me to my next point with Bea and Gabriel. I was like, what is Bea seeing in Gabriel? Because we don't see much. We don't see much at all. And I'll talk more about that once I get to the end, the last episode. But yeah, we don't see much at all. So I was just like, what are we seeing? What is he seeing? What is she seeing in him? And then I said Sean is a mess, okay? And the reason I said that, it's not because I don't like Sean. I do like Sean and I did like him with the Bea. But let me paint you this picture. I said it before. 10-year girlfriend, you get married. Then after you guys broke up, you went and had a baby with the rebound. I'm sorry. Can you blame the girls? Can you blame the girls for not wanting to couple with him? He's a nice guy, yes, but that doesn't fix that. Nobody wants to be a baby mom. Nobody wants to be a stepmama. I'm sorry. I know I don't. I said Melanie was very messy to play with Sincere, like how she did with switching back and forth between him and Corbin. I will speak more about Melanie and Sincere after I go through everything and just say my whole thoughts on them. I need to poo, BRB. Okay, I keep searching locations. Yeah, and then Casey, that challenge with the beds and kissing everyone behind board. First of all, that was crazy. I could not watch that. I had to skip through it. But yeah, Casey also said like, oh, I feel blessed after kissing two bombshells. And then I was like, what are you doing right now? Why would you think that was the thing to say? Why would you think? But yeah, that peeved me. Well, first of all, I want to talk about Beatrice. Okay, I think Beatrice is like really honest and truthful, and she keeps it real. and she's funny. And I feel like a lot of people say she has one-sided beef with Melanie, but I genuinely don't think so. If you have been friends with a girl who is losing her mind over a nigga, and you're trying to be like, girl, you're better than this, I feel like that's where Beatrice is. And she generally just wants best for Melanie, and she's just a tough lover. I think that's what it is. I don't think she has beef with her. She's very kind to her, and she was trying to comfort her. Like, I love Beatrice. I love her so much. Now, let's just talk about Zach and Bryce and Trinity and that whole situation. First of all, Zach was doing way too much with how he was talking about Trinity, and like, I don't know, it's giving like very hater, it's giving bad vibes. Like, I'm not a fan of it. I used to like Zach, but I don't think I like him that much anymore. I'm sorry, but yeah, it's just not giving what it needed to give. Everything he says now, it's just giving hater. I'm not a fan. I've been saying that I do not like Trinity and Bryce together, and you guys were lying and saying that you're rooting for them and their chemistry is so great and they have such a good dynamic. The whole time, I think they're just forced together, chat. I don't know. I feel like Trinity doesn't like Bryce, but she's saying that she does, so I believe her. But I don't see them lasting, because it seems to be like Bryce feels like they're just together because they got dropped together. And he's trying to pursue Kata, who does not like him at all. And I don't know, it's just so weird. They need to send him some new male bombshells, because the boys are not giving. They're not giving what they need to cave. Not feeling them. But yeah, I really like Trinity. I think she is so real for her conversation with Bryce about how, what race plays into things. And also, like, she straight up was like, yeah, I'm not playing. I'm not liking it. I like that. Yeah, I like that. She's a realist. I love her. I think Trinity and Bea are my favorites. And then like Anaya and Kata. Yeah. But yeah, I feel like Bryce is just being really embarrassing right now, and Trinity deserves better. And yeah, let's talk about Kenzie. I don't get why she got mad at Melanie for kissing. Oh no, Melanie didn't kiss Corbin, but she got so mad at Melanie for talking to Corbin, and I'm just like, you kissed Caleb, you're exploring something with Caleb, and you're getting mad because Corbin is exploring with other people and trying to talk to other people and trying to kiss other people. Like, are you the only one that's allowed to do that, or what? And she's like, oh, you have sincere, like, why are you talking to Corbin? Like, because it's Love Island and you're supposed to talk to multiple people. Like, hello? Corbin and Caleb are not yours. They're not yours. I can pull anybody I want, so. And I think Melanie went about that situation very respectfully. She told her, and she didn't kiss him. So. And then I also feel like there wasn't very many challenges, and they kind of just, it was just a lot of talking for like 3 episodes in a row. I feel like there was like no challenges, nothing going on. Well, until the last episode. That was crazy. I feel bad for Soul. I feel like she wasn't really given a chance, and it seems like she's being isolated. So I felt really bad for her in that situation. And let's talk about Melanie and Sincere now. I have a lot to say, okay? I feel like we've already talked about Melanie and where she went wrong. I feel like she has a lot of like past issues with guys, and like I feel like, honestly, I'm so sorry to say this, I feel like she's male-centered and a bit of a bird. It seems like she gets a lot of her validation from men, and a lot of her self-worth from men. This girl said her dream was to get married and pop out as many babies, which is fine if that's what you want, but that being the whole center of your life, of like, you know, and how you treat people as well, because it gets to a point when you're treating other girls terribly because a nigga's playing with you. Yeah, it gets to a point. She really needs to move on from Sincere. That's not gonna work out. That's very toxic. It's triggering her. I think it's bringing out the worst in her, I believe, because like I said before, I don't think she's a horrible person. Oh, yeah. And she's like, every time Sincere and Soul are talking, she's trying to go and intervene. Why are you doing that? Why are you following them? And then she's like, oh, she shouldn't pick her. So you want to be picked. Like, what are we doing? And then, what else did she say? She's like, oh, I'm better for him, I'm better for him, I'm better for him, da-da-da, all this stuff. And then, the most embarrassing thing ever, she's talking about, ooh, I got my man back, only for him to be taken that same episode. And yeah, just I feel like she was taking out her frustrations with Sincere a little bit on Soul, which is just not the vibe. And let's talk about Mr. Sincere. He is a bitch, and he's a coward, and he's a liar. He's not sincere. Okay? He's not sincere. I don't know if I want to say that he doesn't like Melanie. I don't know if I want to say that, but it genuinely feels like he doesn't like her, and that he's all in Soul, even though that's not what he's telling Melanie. Or maybe it's that he likes the sneaking around aspect of it all. I think he's addicted to the drama. I think he likes the drama, and he's a kind of manipulator. Yeah. Like, he's telling Melanie, like, oh, you're my number one, da 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 da. And then he goes and spends the rest of the day with Soul. He's telling Melanie, oh, I'm not gonna kiss her anymore. And then he goes and kisses her again. He's telling Melanie, oh, I don't really view, like, kissing as a connection. Oh, I kissed her 4 times, but I don't really view that as a connection. That's like me exploring. Okay, so you're a whore. Like, I don't understand his logic. And then he had the nerve to say, oh, I don't understand why Jen pied me. I've been being honest. No, you have not. You have not been being honest. You've not been being straightforward. You've not been being 100% with Melanie and telling her, hey, yes, I really do like Soul, and yes, I'm really exploring this. And yes, we do have a connection. You're just lying straight through your teeth, because why on earth are you saying all that, saying, oh, you're my number one, you're all I really want, for real, and then you're going literally, he talked to Soul for literally hours. I wish I was joking. And then he had to know when she got behind the challenge, she started crying. He did not go and comfort her. I'm sorry. I don't think he cares about her. I think he's just addicted to drama. And I think now that they're coupled up, I think he's gonna get so tired of her so fast, and he's gonna go back to chasing Melanie. And I just think it's gonna be a whole mess. I genuinely don't even know what to say. Guys, I didn't even talk about Beatrice leaving. Sorry, my mind's all over the place. But yeah, I was very upset by that. I was very upset by that. Anyways, I was very upset. Anyways, I was very upset by that, and I think America voted wrong putting Jen with Gabe. I don't know where that came from. But I fear that it's production's fault because they didn't really show us much of Beatrice and Gabriel. And yeah, the realist is gone, so that's upsetting. And then I also want to talk more about Casey and Maya. I think I said in my last video that I didn't really like them together, and yeah, I still stand on that. I don't know. I just feel like they aren't sending enough male bombshells in for the girls to explore, really. Like, I don't... Like, they sent in Corbin and Caleb, and I don't... So, how do I say this? I don't think those guys will go for, like, Anaya, or, like, Trinity, or, like, Kata. Maybe Kata, because she's, you know, I don't know. It's not really looking good for the girls, and I don't know if I really like any of the guys, to be honest, to keep it real with you. So, yeah, and I just feel like production isn't really focused on connections, more so focused on building drama, and a lot of people are falling into the background because they don't fit the storyline that the producers want, and I don't like that. And yeah, we're seeing too much of the same storylines. I don't care about Kenzie. I'm tired of Melanie and Sincere. And yeah, Melanie likes Sincere way too much for a guy she's known for like 2 weeks. She's literally having breakdowns of him. I just don't understand it. Yeah, that's all. But yeah, that's all I have to say for now. I don't really want to keep talking because I feel like I'll just be repeating myself, because I feel like I said before, I feel like there's a lot of talking and it's just a lot of same situations, so I don't really want to dwell on it. But I'm gonna go watch the new episode, and I'll see you guys next week with this week's recap.